Good morning children, welcome back to our economics online class. With the last class, our second chapter get finished. So today we will start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 7, balance of payment. As we discussed in budget is the record of government. When we talk about balance of payment, it is a record of a country. So it includes the records of how much we need to pay to the rest of the world and also how much we supposed to receive from the rest of the world. That means all the international transaction will be the part of balance of payment. So let's start with the concept balance of payment. Today we will discuss about balance of payment or BOP. So what is balance of payment? Balance of payment or BOP is a systematic record of all economic transactions of residents of a country with the rest of the world during financial year. So the monetary picture of international trade of a country is presented in the form of balance of payment. So here the word economic transaction or monetary transactions are very important. So monetary transactions are divided into three. They are transaction in goods. That includes inflow and outflow of visible goods or tangible goods. Then second one, transaction in services. That is inflow and outflow of services or otherwise known as invisible goods. Then the third one, transaction in capital like loans, deposit, investment, etc. BOP accounts are maintained as per the provision of double entry bookkeeping system. So what is double entry bookkeeping system? You might have studied in your accountancy. Under this system, two equal entries, that is debit and credit, are made in the account for every transaction and the sum of debit and credit are always equal. So BOP accounts are always in balance. The next one, the components of BOP. The balance of payment of a country is divided into two parts like budget. They are current account and capital account. So first let me explain about current account. Current account of BOP records the inflow and outflow of foreign exchange or foreign transaction by a country during a year. It includes export and import of goods and services, tourism, etc. Then these transactions which do not make any change in asset and liability position of a country. So export of goods and services are recorded on the credit side of the account. Why? Because it leads to the inflow of foreign exchange, inflow of foreign currency. Whereas import of goods and services recorded on the debit side because import leads to outflow of money. That is, money is going out from our country. So it is a debit transaction. So inflow of foreign exchange placed in credit side, outflow of foreign exchange placed on debit side. So BOP current accounts again divided into two. They are balance of trade and balance of invisible. So first one is balance of trade or BOT. BOT includes visible items only. That is export and import of goods only. That is tangible commodity only. So trade account or BOT is otherwise known as visible account or merchandise account. BOT is equal to export of goods minus import of goods. So if export of good is greater than import of good, it is known as trade surplus. And if export of good less than import of good, it is the trade deficit. Then if export of goods is equal to import of goods, it is known as balanced trade. Then what is the difference between BOT and BOP? Balance of payment and balance of trade. BOP is a broad term. At the same time, BOT is a narrow term. BOP includes transactions related to visible, invisible and capital transfer. At the same time, BOT includes only visible items. Then BOT is always balances itself. It's a double entry bookkeeping system, so it is always in balance. At the same time, BOT can be favorable or unfavorable, or it is surplus. There are surplus or deficit in BOT. Then BOP is equal to current account plus capital account plus or minus balancing item. There are error and omission items. At the same time, BOT is equal to net earnings on export minus net payment for import. That is export minus import. Then the following are main factors which affect BOP. They are conditions of foreign lenders, economic policy of government and all the factors of BOT. At the same time, the factors that affect the BOTs are cost of production, availability of raw materials, exchange rate, price of goods manufactured at home country. So these are the difference between BOP and BOT. The second part of BOP current account is balance of invisible or BOI. BOI includes invisible items only. That is export and import of services. So the account only includes intangible or invisible items like banking, transportation, insurance, then foreign remittance, etc. So balance of invisible is equal to export of services minus import of services. So current account balance is the sum of BOT plus BOI, that is balance of trade and balance of invisible. Okay. Then the second components of balance of payment is balance of payment on capital account. Capital account is all about change in asset or liability of a country. So it refers to the balance of capital transfer, borrowings, lendings and purchase or sale of physical and financial assets like bonds, shares, etc. that arise between two nations. Then inflow of capitals are from rest of the world placed on credit side. At the same time, outflow of capital to rest of the world are placed in debit side of the accounts. So capital account has three parts. They are foreign investment, that include foreign direct investment and portfolio investment. Then the borrowings, that is external assistance plus commercial borrowings. Then the third one, net deposit by non-residents Indians, that is equal to deposit by non-residents Indians NRIs minus withdrawal of deposit by NRIs. So these are the these are the main items in capital accounts. Then there are some important terms that affect the balance of payment. They are, first one, foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment is when a company takes controlling ownership in a business entity in another country. That is, with FDI, foreign companies are directly involved with day-to-day operations on the other countries. For example, MNCs like Pepsi, Hyundai have established their production unit in India. Then in India, it placed on the credit side of balance of payment. But if Indian company transfer their funds to foreign country, it will placed in debit side of capital account of Indian BOP. Then the second one, portfolio investment. It consists of security and other financial assets held by investors in another country. It does not provide the investor with direct ownership of a company's asset. For example, if a foreign institution investor purchase stock of the Reliance Industries, the stock from the National Stock Exchange, foreign exchange will flow into India. it will be treated as credit side entry in the capital account of India's balance of payment owing to inflow of foreign asset. Likewise, if a foreign institutional investor sells off his holdings of ICICI Bank on National Stock Exchange, he will receive payment in foreign exchange. This transaction will give rise to debit side in capital account of India's balance of payment owing to outflow of foreign funds. Then the third important terms in BOP is errors and omissions. It is a balancing item of BOP. Because of some reason there is a difficulty to enter some transactions. So it always come under errors and omission item. Then the fourth one, external assistance, that is EA. A country at times receive assistance from rest of the world or give some assistance to rest of the world on account of some natural calamity or some economic problems, etc. So it forms a vital part of capital account components of balance of payments. Okay. So these are the concepts. These are the main concept related to balance of payment. So today we have discussed about balance of payment. What is balance of payment? It is a systematic record of all economic transaction of resident of a country with the rest of the world. So this is the structure of balance of payment. Balance of payment is divided into current account and capital account. Current account includes transaction of visible and non-visible items. Visible item, the transaction of visible item is known as balance of trade. Then the transaction of invisible item is known as transaction of invisibles. Then capital accounts include the investment or borrowings. All other items or all capital items are included in capital accounts. So this about balance of payment. So children, you have to watch the URL, attend the test paper and download your notes. Then we will meet in the next class. Study these things very well. Children, bye.